This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
Hi everyone, it's Vernon Kay and it's the 30th of August. How did we get here so quick? I think what it is the fact that the weather hasn't been nice. We've had this dark, gloomy, dull, overcast cloud. We had a couple of weeks here and there at the start of summer, but from there on in it's been rubbish. Anyway, it's hump day. Hope you're alright. Hope you managed to tick a few things off your weekly list because we are ploughing into the weekend. Right, strap yourself in, go and get a pen and a piece of paper. Make sure you do your scoring because at the end of this, I want you to tell us how you did, please. And then, of course, come and play 08000 288 291 on the WhatsApp. Come and apply. We'll go through your details. And then, if you can step up to the mark, hopefully you'll get a 65 and a smart speaker. Who knows? But for now, here's today's episode of 10 to the Top.
BBC Radio 2. 10 to the Top.
Right, it's a brand new day. It's Wednesday. Let's welcome Stacey Tucock from Tunbridge in Kent into the gaming arena. Hi, Stacey. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, Van. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Now, Stacey, you, like me, bump into random celebrities unplanned on the high street, in the park, in restaurants, cafes, bars, wherever. And it seems that you've accumulated quite the list. Paul McCartney, Liam Gallagher and David Beckham.
Yeah, that's right. There's probably over 100 people on that list now that I've randomly managed to bump into.
And where did you see David Beckham?
That was in the Museum of London, and he was doing a promotional activity, and I managed to get myself involved in the day, so that was a really good one, actually.
Oh, very good. Do you keep the pictures, or are they just on your phone? Have you got any on your mantelpiece?
I have, actually. I'm looking right at a picture of me and Lionel Richie and Ross Kemp and Matt Goss as I speak to you, but yeah, most of them are on my phone. Oh,
I bet you stare at that all night long, right?
You've got it.
Very good. You, like many of our contestants on 10 to the Top, are big into holidays. Big passion of yours. And you've been to Australia 6 times.
Yeah, I've been 6 times. So I used to have some family and friends that lived out there. So I went as often as I could and tried to stop off in countries like Singapore and Hong Kong on the way to kind of just get the most out of travelling that far, really. So yeah, very lucky.
Are there any places on your to-do list that still remain?
Yeah, I'd really like to go to Croatia, actually. Yes, I've heard lovely things about it, and I'd love to go back to the Maldives again.
Oh, stop it. After this bank holiday of doing nothing, you are singing from the same hymn sheet, Stacey. Absolutely awesome. How do you usually do on 10 to the Top?
It can vary. I don't tend to write my points down. If I know it, I just say it out. So fingers crossed I'm going to get some today that I definitely do know.
All right, very good. Good luck to you.
To the Top on Radio 2.
Here's your first question for 1 point. On his top 3 hits in 1998, who said, "Let me entertain you"?
Robbie Williams.
It was. Easy question for 1 point. This one is worth 2, and it's your first clip. Here's a tune that's been a top 20 hit in both 1991 and again as a remix in 2003. All I need you to do is listen to the following 19 seconds of this track and tell me who's performing it. Who's that?
That's the Mock Turtles.
It is the Mock Turtles. That's the right answer. Gets you 2 points. The next one gives you 3 points. And did you know the lead singer of the Mock Turtles is Steve Coogan's older brother, Martin?
I did actually know that because I'm a big Steve Coogan fan.
Oh, ha-ha.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, very good. That's awesome. Okay. Right, next question for 3 points. Which 2015 single by One Direction has the same title as a different song for Fairground Attraction?
Perfect.
It is perfect, and that, so far, is a perfect score of 6 points. Yes. This next question is worth 4. Instant Replay reached the top 10 in 1978 for Dan who?
Oh, I don't know. Oh.
It was Dan Hartman.
Oh.
Also did Relight My Fire. Complete the title of this top 20 single from 1990 by Dream Warriors. My definition of a what?
My definition of this?
No, it's my definition of a boombastic jazz style.
No, definitely wouldn't. No, didn't know that one.
All right, move on to the next one, which is worth a point. What kind of boy did the band Westworld sing about on their 1987 hit?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you nearly said it. Sonic Boom Boy.
Sonic Boom Boy, yeah.
Yes, we got 3 wrong answers. So we started off with 3 correct answers. We now had 3 wrong answers. We need this for a point to slam on the brakes of wrong answers. So, for a point.
Let's go.
Buggles made their chart debut with the #1 song, Video Killed the Radio Star. But in what year?
1979?
Yes, well done you. It was 1979.
Can I play my joker?
On a 2-point question, of course you can. This is now worth 4. In the early 1980s, which duo had a top 10 hit with I'll Find My Way Home?
I'll find my way home. Oh, I don't know.
It was John and Vangelis. And if you got that right, then I salute you. Well done. That's a tricky question.
Yeah.
This one's worth a point. It's your last clip. This music legend teamed up with producers Stock, Aitken and Waterman for a top 3 single this week in 1989. Who is he?
The feeling's gone, it's been missing too long, but I just don't have the heart. I just don't have the heart to tell you. It's such a shame that it's ended this way, but I just don't have the heart. I just don't have the heart to tell you.
Is it Cliff Richard?
It is Cliff Richard, yes. Bravo you. This is your last question. It's worth 2 points. This will get you into double digits. After becoming a viral hit on TikTok, the sea shanty Wellerman spent a fortnight at #1 in 2021 for Nathan who?
Nathan, what's his surname? Oh, I don't know. Evans?
Yes! Well done, you got 10 points. That's a good score. Well done, Stacey. You've raised a pretty decent bar for a Wednesday there on Hump Day, as they say.
Thank you.
We'll see if that's enough after Shaun Snee in St Helens plays on right after this.
There's nothing like getting your head stuck into a good book and then telling a friend all about it. And here at the Radio 2 Book Club, we'll be doing just that in our new podcast. I'm Zoe Ball. Join me for Essential Book Chat as we delve into the best in new fiction, from literary superstars to the writers of the future. With reviews and interviews from top authors and from you, our lovely Radio 2 listeners, we're here to give you tips on the next gem you might want to add to your bulging bookcase. From hardbacks to paperbacks, we've got you covered.
The Radio 2 Book Club with Zoe Ball.
Listen on BBC Sounds.
Well, there you go. Something else to listen to once you've finished with this, I guess. Now, before we get to the second part of the quiz, let me remind you that if you hit subscribe on your podcast platform, you will get the latest episodes from BBC Sounds or wherever you get your podcasts downloaded directly onto your device, so you'll never miss an episode.
BBC Radio 2, 10 to the top.
Stacey scored 10. Let's see if Shaun Snee from St Helens, Merseyside can beat that score and win the smart speaker. Hi, Shaun.
Hi, good morning, Vernon.
How are you, pal?
I'm fine, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, very good. Very good indeed. You're a bit of an adrenaline junkie, but recently your doctor's told you to pack it in.
Yes, a little problem with the ticker. I used to jump out of planes, but I must qualify that by saying I was rubbish.
Well, you can't have been that bad because you're still with us.
Oh, yeah, they opened.
Yeah. When it comes to parachuting, there's nothing more basic than asking your parachute to open.
Correct. Well, the plane did it for a good few jumps.
Right.
But then I pulled on my own. I was rubbish.
So you're sticking to zip lining now?
Yeah, the one in Wales, you know, the fast one?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
It's the fastest one in the world.
Is it?
The longest in Europe, fastest in the world. You touch 100 mile an hour.
No way. Whereabouts is that? I'm just going to write that down.
It's just outside Mexico. Zip World, it's called.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to try that because my Auntie Winnie lives up there. So next time we go visiting, we can have a butcher's. Right. You're a gas fitter and you live with your wife, Anne-Marie, up there in St Helens. And you've got 4 children, Rebecca, Dominic, Michael and Niall.
Correct.
Right, good lad. Are they joining you gas fitting?
No. 2 are at the Home Office. 1 works for you, and 1 is still at uni down in South Wales.
All right, very good. How long have you been a gas fitter?
Oh, practically all my working life, 25 years.
We just had a smart meter fitted, and it's the best thing ever.
These are the smart meters. These are all smart meters now.
Yeah, very good. Right, how do you usually do on 10 to the top?
Double figures, mid-teens, hopefully.
Right, that's all we need, Shaun, today, and you'll win a smart speaker. So here we go. Here's your first question for 1 point. Saying that, though, as a gas fitter, if you get the coffee mug, it'll be perfect as you go up and down the country. Right, here we go.
To the Top on Radio 2.
For 1 point, which group sang about Ra Ra Rasputin on their top 3 hit in October 1978?
Boney M.
It was Boney M. We're up and running. Good man. For 2 points. Complete the title of this top 10 single from 1997 by Radiohead. Karma what?
I have no idea.
Oh, I thought you would have got that, Shaun. Karma Police.
No.
Karma Police. It's a jolly little ditty, that one. Right, here's your first clip for a point. Here's a song from 1991 that spent 3 weeks at number 1, but can you name the group performing it?
You are so fine, baby. All I wanna do is I wanna sex you up all night.
Who's that, Shaun?
No idea, Vernon.
Oh, Shaun, it's Colour Me Bad. Colour Me Bad, spelt B-A-D-D. I'll never forget that. That was a tune that was churned out on Radio 1 back in the 90s as I travelled from home to sixth form. Right, here's your question for a point. You've got 2 wrong answers. Let's see if we can get some points on the board, Shaun. Which music legend reached the top 3 in 1999 with her songs It's Not Right, But It's Okay and My Love Is Your Love?
Diana Ross.
Whitney Houston. Right, this one's worth a point. You got 3 wrong answers. Let's stop the rot right now, Shaun. In what year did Stock, Aitken and Waterman's all-star remake of Do They Know It's Christmas become the official Christmas number 1?
95.
1989. Don't worry. We've still got several questions to go and you're still to play your joker. High Life and Walking in the Rain were both top 10 hits in 1983 for the group Modern what?
Romance.
Yes, there he is. We're back in the room. We've got a point. It was Modern Romance. This one's worth 2. In 1987, which 2 England footballers teamed up on the top 20 hit single Diamond Lights?
Hoddle and Waddle.
It was indeed. Yes, got yourself 2 points. When Glenn Hoddle was later interviewed by FA boss Graham Kelly for the job as England manager, Kelly reportedly asked him if he had any skeletons in the closet apart from that record with Chris Waddle. Very clever. Okie dokie. For 3 points.
Can I play me joker?
We're going to play the joker. This one will be worth 6. The number one song this week in 1970 was a live recording by the King, Elvis Presley. Here's the intro. But Shaun, what's the title of the song for 6 points? What's that?
Oh, tippy tongue.
Shaun.
I know.
Shaun. It's the King. It's a classic. Oh, it's this.
The wonder of you.
Oh, Shaun.
I know.
That was your joker question as well. That was worth 6 points. This one's worth a point. Bad Guy in 2019 and Therefore I Am in 2020 were both hits for which Reading Festival headliner? Female singer.
I don't know. Pink. God now.
It's Billie Eilish. Right, let's see if we can get this one right, Shaun, for the Northwest. Here we go. On their number one single in July 2009, what did Cascada want us to evacuate?
Not a scuba.
It was the dance floor, Shaun.
Right.
You got 4 points.
Terrible.
If you'd got that joker question correct, Elvis Presley, the wonder of you,
I know.
you would have had 10 points, and then it would have come down to the last 2 questions for you to enable yourself to take home the smart speaker. However, unlucky, which means that Stacey, you get the smart speaker.
Oh, amazing. Well done, Shaun. They were a tough question.
Thanks.
Yeah, well done, Shaun. You get the coffee mug, which I do hope fits in your cup holder. Stacey, you get the smart speaker. Thank you very much for playing, Stacey.
Oh, no, thanks, guys. I've had a great time.
Good stuff. Thank you very much. Cheers, both of you.
Thank you. Bye.
There you go. If you want to try and win the smart speaker, all you've got to do is get in touch. Email us 10 to the top at bbc.co.uk or use our WhatsApp service 08000 288 291. Give us your details and we'll get you on tomorrow or the day after or the day after that.
10 to the top on Radio 2.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.